Wakizashi's Tea House. Please subscribe. Konnichiwa minasan, this is Wakizashi coming to you from the tea house over in Japan. Hello. No, that's not really me. But if it were, which one do you think I would be? Am I the tall, pensive, cool-looking samurai, or am I the short, bald one? I'll leave that for you to decide. Anyway, today I want to talk about the new Matrix Resurrections trailer that's just dropped. I'm really excited for this movie and I want to tell you why. I have a trinity of reasons why I'm looking forward to this movie so much. The first one is Keanu Reeves, come on. The second one is Carrie-Anne Moss, Be Still My Beating Heart. And the third one is writer David Mitchell, who's written some of my favourite books over the last 10 to 15 years. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the trailer in the background while I tell you why The Matrix means so much to me and why I'm really excited for the movie. But I'm going to have to keep the sound off because, you know, copyright reasons. So, let's have a look at the trailer. Here we go. Okay, so this is not a traditional trailer reaction video. This is going to be me giving my thoughts on parts of the trailer and also telling you why The Matrix means so much to me. So, here we go, let's start it, let's have a look. It opens up with the word Thomas, which is a nice reference to Neo's character Thomas Anderson from the first movie. I'll pause it there. I love this scene, look at that. It's looking like The Matrix, but it's so much better than the first movie. There's a lot more detail here, you know, you can see the world more. It's interesting that these red signs stand out more than the others. So as I said, the first reason I'm excited for this movie is Keanu Reeves. I mean, come on, this is Keanu Reeves. He's always good, no matter what he's in. You know, you're guaranteed a good performance if he's got a good script behind him. He's looking pretty cool here. He's aged very well. Looks a bit John Wickian, what would you say? It's hard to believe that the original Matrix movie came out like 22 years ago, back in 1999. At that time, I was living in Sydney, Australia. I was doing a one-year working holiday with a friend, and this movie kind of came out of nowhere for me because I guess I was out of touch with the culture. So when I saw it the first time, I mean literally, it kind of blew my mind. Just pause it there a second, wow. The second reason I'm excited for this is Carrie-Anne Moss. I think she's aging so well. I didn't know her from other movies when the first Matrix came out, and God, who can forget that opening scene, you know, when they try and capture her in the hotel building in Sydney. So yeah, she's the second reason I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be interesting to see how they cover the relationship between, you know, Neo, Thomas Anderson, and Trinity, Carrie-Anne Moss's character. So I'm hoping that David Mitchell is going to write a really good screenplay with this. Well, of course co-write, but so he's the third reason I'm really looking forward to this movie. As I say, David Mitchell has written some of my favourite books over the last few years. The one that really stands out is Cloud Atlas, which I'm sure you've probably either read or you've seen the movie. The movie's not bad, but the book is absolutely brilliant. I really recommend it. The other works by him that I have enjoyed are The Thousand Autumns of Jacob de Zoet. I recommend that. It's a beautiful historical fiction about a Dutchman who's living in a place called Dejima, which was an island off the coast of Japan. The only place that foreigners were allowed to go. They weren't allowed into the country back in the, you know, I'm not sure when it was, back in the old days before Japan opened up. But yeah, another great book. And I want to shout out Ghost Written and Number 9 Dream, another two great books. You might also have heard of The Bone Clocks, which is a kind of interesting take on sort of fantasy, magic, as well as real world. So yeah, David Mitchell, I think he's a great writer. His latest book, Utopia Avenue, is about a rock band, and it tells the story when they were set in the 60s. So yeah, another good book. But anyway, back to the trailer, let's keep going. The effects are looking fantastic. It's beautifully photographed. I love the colours. I'm really looking forward to the relationship between Neo and Trinity. And some people are saying, you know, it's kind of using the old nostalgia or member berries, looking back at the best scenes from the original movie. But oh man, I can't tell you how excited I am. You know, when I watched this about 4 or 5 times last night before I went to bed, the trailer, it was so cool. my daughter was laughing at me. Okay, so we've got agents. We've got Neo in the rain. We've got some amazing action scenes here. I hope there's going to be martial arts. I hope there's going to be, you know, the bullet time, slow motion, incredible fight scenes that we saw from the first movie. Back when the original movie came out, as I said, I was living in Sydney and I was working full time, and I had Tuesdays off, and every Tuesday in Sydney the cinemas had like a special deal on. It was like, how much was it? It was really cheap to see a movie. So this is kind of really geeky and nerdy, but I went to see it every week for about seven weeks after it came out. So I saw it 7 times in the cinema. Now this is not like to show off and say, wow, look at me, I saw it, you know, I saw The Matrix so many times, because since then I've watched it countless times on DVD, you know, and on streaming. But I'll never forget that time in, you know, back in Australia. So seeing The Matrix on the big screen, just looking absolutely stunning. Okay, so let's go back. What are your thoughts on it? You know, what do you think about the trailer? Are you excited for the movie? Wow, scary looking eyes there. What do you think? So, as far as I know, it's going to be a worldwide release on December 22nd. Now, I'm hoping that also applies to Japan, because, as I say, I live over in Japan. Japan kind of suffers for movie releases. We seem to get the movies so much later than everywhere else. In some cases, it's been the last country to get the movie, you know, which is so annoying for me. But with this being such a massive, you know, worldwide release, I'm hoping it's going to be on the same day, like they do with the Marvel movies. And okay, looking at some of the details here, we've got Neo in the real world and in the Matrix. Or is this the Matrix? You know, is this the real world? We've got the blue pills and the red pills. References to Alice in Wonderland, of course. Mirrors. There's a strange image there of him looking aged, or somebody else. Is this another Morpheus, or is it Morpheus' son? Who knows? And there, the white rabbit tattoo. I'm not sure who this actress is here. She's looking pretty cool. I like the design, like the sunglasses, the whole look, the costumes. And yeah, Neo and Trinity back together. So anyway, I could just keep waffling on about this, but I'm gonna finish this reaction, thoughts, whatever, hodgepodge video here and say, yeah, I can't wait until Christmas. I can't wait to see this movie. It's going to be a special effects fest. It's going to look amazing. It's going to sound amazing. So let's hope it's just got a good story with characters you can relate to, you know, characters that like pull you in. It's got emotions and it's not full of too much agenda, which I'm hoping it won't be, but you know, I am kind of optimistic. So okay, that's it for my blathering reaction review. Thanks so much for watching. This is Wakizashi over in the tea house in Japan saying mata ne, see you next time, as I plunge headfirst out of the window into the streets down below. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Okay, that's it guys, see you later, bye bye. Wakizashi's tea house, please subscribe.